I'm really excited to be working with Free Trade, who have sponsored this video.
Free Trade believes in commission-free investing for everyone. This means you won't pay any commission when investing your spare cash.
While other brokers charge up to £12 per trade, Free Trade doesn't, so you can keep more of your money. And where they do charge, like on FX, it's fair and transparent.
The design of the app makes it simple and easy to use, which is great for any experience level. From beginners starting to educate themselves on the benefits of investing to experts already in the know.
You can start investing from just £2 and they offer these things called fractional stocks. This basically means you can buy a small piece of expensive US companies like Google, Tesla and Apple.
With over 700,000 investors on board, they're a Which recommended investment platform provider in 2023. And they've won the best online trading platform at the British Bank Awards 5 years running. This means they're an investment platform you can trust.
Now for the best bit. If you create and fund your account with just £10 using our link, you'll get a free share worth between £10 and £100. That could be in anything from Ford to Dunelm.
Remember, when you invest, your capital is at risk. The value of your portfolio can go up as well as down, and you may get back less than you put in. This is not financial advice. You should always do your own research on what investments are right for you before investing, or seek the advice of a professional.
Yo guys, welcome to the last lap.
Don't forget to drop a lovely, juicy 5-star rating if you're watching an Apple Podcast or Spotify.
Hope you enjoy, and let's get into it.
A certain Mr. Max Verstappen, the possibility of driving for Ferrari one day, he didn't rule it out. To quote, he said, it would require them to build the fastest car on the grid. I know Ferrari has an amazing history in Formula One and is an amazing team to race for, but I always said to myself, I just want to be in the fastest car.
Yeah, he's going there.
Is he loyal?
Is he loyal?
Because look, we talk about Leclerc loyalty to Ferrari, and it is one of those teams that it does have that pull.
Yeah,
of course. So if Ferrari built the quickest car, it does feel like Red Bull are really doing it all they can, not just the team, the racing team, but the brand, to really tie themselves to Max, because he's got that Verstappen.com Racing, which is in partnership with Red Bull. So he's like a lot of his sim racing stuff is, Red Bull really affiliated close to that.
Yeah.
If Red Bull became equivalent to what Mercedes are now to Red Bull, would he jump ship? Do you think? Do you think he'd go?
I mean, based off that quote, that again, that's that. For all of what we've talked about with Ferrari, it always, as we mentioned, comes back to the brand and comes back to the pull that Ferrari actually do have. Regardless of tough times never last. Tough times, whatever tough times they go through, they are Ferrari. And as soon as they're back within the chance of winning a title, everyone will go, yeah, I'd love to drive for Ferrari. I'd love to bring a title back to the Tifosi or whatever. At the end of the day, when Verstappen, 2028 is when his contract expires, right? By that point, I feel like Max Verstappen is, I don't know him as a man, if I'm going to be totally real with you, but I feel like any man would be up for a new challenge of some kind. We've spoken about whether it would be in a different chapter of motorsport, whether he'd go and do Le Mans, or whether
he could do Le Mans for Ferrari.
He could do, facts. I mean, they've just won, they've got the fastest car there. Maybe that's what he meant. Did we actually specify that he meant the Ferrari F1 team?
Well, yes. So I think kind of both, I guess.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Charles was there at Le Mans supporting Ferrari, and Charles said he would love to do Le Mans. He said, why not? I would love to. It's an incredible event for sure. One day in my life, I want to tick that box. The difference is Max already has 2 world championships, is inevitably going to get a third this year. And even that alone, let alone another, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, another 5 years after that, potentially 5 more, maybe even, 2, 3 more. Like, Leclerc's won a few races, but he's been nowhere near a championship yet. Yeah. And I think if the regulations do their job and close it up at the front, if Leclerc's going to win a championship, he's going to have to beat Max, unless Max leaves. He's going to have to beat, Russell, Norris, Hamilton, Alonso, all of these top names who hopefully will have top tier machinery by then. So it's going to be a big challenge for anyone. Again, the idea is that we don't get this level of domination, but obviously where Max is so good right now, maybe Charles will have to wait until after Max leaves to get a shot at. Because that's going to be an opportunity. Like, if Max keeps driving the way he is and Red Bull keep dominating the way they are, then it must be difficult for these other drivers to think that, fucking hell, how do we beat him, man? Like, do we just have to try and get his P45 in early? Just like fake it and send it to Christian. Be like, oh, like, sorry, he's avoided the contracts. Definitely came from his official email address.
Someone get Nick De Vries on the phone.
Do you reckon? Dress him up as Max.
No, because the whole law thing that he was going through.
Oh yeah, true.
Get him on the phone.
Get him on the
get him involved. Sort him out. Just be like, right, cool. Just draft up some terrible contract that Max will sign involuntarily.
Well, the thing is that I joke about it, right? But so Rosberg's talked about this. We obviously know Nico Rosberg. You know, he retired after the 2016 battle where he just about beat out Lewis Hamilton, and he, you know, quoted after saying, you know, the intensity of that kind of took a bit of the love out of it for him.
Yeah.
So he's quoted saying, and this is regarding Verstappen potentially retiring early, where he said, "I won't go on for very long if every year is like that. Those battles are so fierce and intense. It takes a lot of the fun away as well." And yeah, Rosberg chose to leave the sport at the same age Verstappen will be at the end of 28. So they would both be the same age if Max does leave. But then Max started when he was 17.
This is the thing, yeah. You know.
So, like, fair enough.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see why he wouldn't leave.
I mean, his career would have been maths 13 years long.
Maths. Sign him up.
Probably still wrong. It's like 12/13 years long, even then.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like probably double the average of an F1 driver.
And again,
that comes and goes, you know, it's
his motivations. Like some drivers have motivations to, you know, their family, to other projects, other businesses. I mean, what was it? I think it was Jarno Trulli. Might be Jarno Trulli. Trulli or Fisichella. I think it's Trulli. He's got a vineyard, I think.
Yeah, and he was just like, I just want to make wine.
You got the bag, like, just live your life.
Yeah.
Like, you don't, and the older you get as well, the more like the reality of the danger you're putting yourself under and the flying around the world. Yeah, of course, it's a very privileged life, but at the end of the day, like, you know, any sports people can choose to do what they want. Some want to do a Kimi and carry on racing until they start to lose that edge. And some want to do a Rosberg. So it will be interesting. I do think Max will retire after 28. I'm pretty certain of that. Yeah. Like, obviously I don't know, but
he does know. This is exclusive. This is a last lap exclusive now. Exclusive.
I'm channeling my inner Max right.
Yeah.
Do you think Rosberg regrets it though? Because he doesn't seem to. I mean, he's a top tier YouTuber now, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Did you think he regrets it?
One of us. I don't think he does, man. If it was a situation of he fell out of love, like, I didn't know that quote, to be honest with you, off the back of the battle and the intensity of it all. For me, whatever you do, if you do something that you wanted to in that moment, then it can't really be like a regret.
Yeah.
Because if in that moment he needed to just like give it all up, he wanted to just focus on his family, that's what he chose to do, then I don't think he can have a regret. Even if he could have gone on and won, you know, more championships or whatever.
Yeah.
From that outside perspective, of course, yeah, maybe it would be a regret because it kind of seems like you just kind of won something and then went, all right, I'm dipping. But, you know, if he just wanted to chill with his family, then it is what it is.
You know what, that's
I'm sure he's fine.
Like it must take a lot out of, especially to get to the top.
Fact,
you have to be so like absolutely nailed on.
Yeah, I mean, when does your career start? It's well before F1. Realistically, it's, you know,
yeah, man, of course,
7. Going in a go-kart, like traveling around the country you're from or around Europe doing karting events.
Yeah, you're not allowed to school, like you're not socialised in that way.
Yeah,
like,
you know,
your whole life. About that before. Like,
Exactly. Fernando Alonso's probably been doing racing of some kind now for about 32 years.
That's what I mean. He loves it. Loves it.
Yeah, but he'll get home from an F1 race and then go karting when he gets off the flight, and it's like, bro,
he's got a karting track at his museum.
Yeah, exactly.
So he'll just go a few laps whenever he's like, it's crazy, man. That's his way of unwinding, which is lovely. And I feel like Max is that way. It's just he's not just he's interested in other disciplines of motorsport because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, the sport is motorsport, not F1.